What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and today, if you look at Twitter trends, at least right now at about 7:30 in the morning for me, number one trending, hashtag Alita sequel. Alita sequel. Now, did Alita Battle Angel sequel get announced? No. But it's a fan movement online to make some noise, to ask for Disney to allow a Alita sequel to be created. Now, this is very similar to something else that you may have heard me talk about on my channel. It's a little hashtag, a little fan movement called hashtag Release the Snyder Cut, and Warner Brothers, hashtag Release the Snyder Cut. We know it exists. But hashtag Alita sequel, it's very much the same thing. Everyone right now is going and showing their appreciation, saying that they want an Alita sequel, how much they love this character. Now, for me, we'll go look at some of these things real quick. You see a lot of articles being written right now. It's nice to see hashtag Alita sequel trending. Alita sequel is one of my favorite movies. We need an Alita sequel. All these people showing all this love through gifts, through pictures, through everything. How much they loved Alita Battle Angel. And, it's very cool. Especially if you're an Alita fan. Listen, for me, I liked the movie. I really enjoyed it. I'd love to see a sequel. It's not something that my life would be empty without. It's not something that I had felt the need to call for before. But, I think it is very cool, and a lot of people did enjoy it. If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, right, Rotten Tomatoes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. I know, Rotten Tomatoes sucks. 61% critic score, I don't care about that at all. This audience score is 93%. Very solid, and all the feedback online for the most part was great. It was just a fun movie. Right, a fun movie with some powerful emotions in there, some really cool visuals. Overall, really well. Unfortunately, when you look at the box office, and holy crap, look at these ads. Look at all these ads. $400 million in the box office on a budget of, before factoring everything else, before factoring marketing and all that stuff, it was around 160, 170 million. That's not a lot of money. It's barely breaking even, probably. It was not a commercial success. But in Blu-ray, in home media release, it did crazy. It was, number one selling for several weeks, even beating things like, Shazam, which, also didn't do a whole lot money-wise, but far outpacing these other things that probably should have beat it based on its results in the box office. People really went out and bought Alita on Blu-ray. I have a couple sitting around here that I bought. I plan to do some giveaways. Again, I got to work out these giveaways. I told you guys about the BVS giveaways. I want to do an Alita giveaway as well, especially with this going on. But very cool to see people coming out in support, just like we've seen with Snyder Cut. Now, if I'm these companies, and here's something that someone said and made me think about this, and made me kind of pause. If I'm a fan, I'm doing this, right? Hashtag Alita sequel, hashtag Release the Snyder Cut, give us what we want. But if I'm a company, I can understand why they would be hesitant to give in to an online mob, for lack of a better term, because that's maybe how they see it, right? They see a group of fans who are very loud and very vocal asking for something. Well, if you give it to them just because they made enough noise, now this is not my opinion, this is where I think they might be coming from. They're like, well, where does it stop? What else would we have to do? We set the precedent that every time they come and whine hard and long and loud enough that we give them something. So I can see why some companies may be averse to doing that. When I look at it, I would want to give fans what they want. We saw what happened with the Sonic movie, right? When people came out and responded to the Sonic movie, that it looked terrible and they should be redone. And they did it. They took the time, they took the money to redo it. And now I think a lot more people are going to go see that. I think that fans appreciate what they did and they're going to go out and support that movie. I think the same thing would happen with a hashtag Alita sequel. I have almost no doubts in my mind. I saw Doomcock tweeting about it. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. There he is, Doomcock right here. I want my Alita sequel. The film was fantastic. Story's not complete. And that's true. If you're familiar with the manga, which I was not at all, I kind of just like looked it up after the movie because I was interested. It's a very long story. We've just cracked the surface in what we got in the movie. And I think a hashtag Alita sequel would be a really cool thing to do. Yeah, but so it's going to keep going, right? It's going to keep going. We see a lot of people in the Alita army. I know there's a lot of people in the Fandom Menace who also support this movie, so if you would like to see an Alita sequel, go to Twitter, post something nice about Alita Battle Angel, and hashtag it with hashtag Alita sequel, and we'll see if we can keep this thing going. You know, I've been a part of a lot of these little campaigns with the release of Snyder Cut, so it's really cool to see it going for another movie that people enjoyed. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see an Alita sequel? Did you like the first movie? Would you like to see how the story continues? Or do you think that, you know, it didn't make a whole lot of money, you're not interested, you don't really care? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, ring the bell for notifications. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.